Alright, let's play some more Vintage. Doing some podcast stuff. Okay, what does my hand do? It doesn't really do anything despite having a workshop. So, turn 1 Crucible with Ghost Quarter doesn't actually sound all that good. Don't Coil Serpent for X equals 3 on turn 1 doesn't actually sound all that good, especially when I'm on the draw. Game 1, not knowing what my opponent is playing. I think I'd rather mulligan this hand. Weird as that is. Disruptive Land, Full Ring, Revoker, Valerian Academy, Mystic Forge. Keep, maybe pitch Ghost Quarter here. Bye, Soul Ring. I'll miss you. Makes this Valerian Academy incredibly bad. Going with my gut. I'm gonna snap this off. Be a little embarrassing in the face of like a Deathrite Shaman, but I have a lot of mana sources in this deck, some of which produce 3 mana. Fair. Now, do I run it back? I probably run it back and when I don't have more disruption. I still have 1.5 land drops in hand. Ghost Quarter? They wasteland me, or just play Valerian Academy. I think I'll play Ghost Quarter. Yep. Opponent has hit a lot of land drops. I don't know what to name. We're going to do a little searching of the opponent here, see if they have posted anything about Legacy recently, or not Vintage. See if they have top 8'd anything in Vintage recently. I'm just unsure. Grixis Underworld Breach. That was not playing this. Okay, I don't know what to name here. I'm going to assume that this is the worst case scenario and just name that. Oh, I could have not tapped the Pearl. Next turn I can play Mystic Forge. Also, just two 2/1s look pretty good if my opponent doesn't stick a Tarmogoyf for equivalent. I think while I still control the greatest number of possible artifacts, I'm just going to go ahead and cast this. The third Underground Sea. That's a little surprising to me. Deal with an Oko. Oh, a true name Nemesis. Okay, that's a nuisance. Okay, we're good. Go hang back. Kind of like sending this for damage. I think I'll hang back. It has an Assassin's Trophy for my God Pharaoh statue. Oh, JK, they really don't, right? Because this makes everything cost 2 more. So I have to spike another land in order to play that. So I probably want to send these sideways here, right? Do the 2 damage. Put my opponent to 3. Opponent goes down to 2. Yeah, I think I send that for damage. Looks like I've made things exceptionally awkward for my opponent, which is kind of the goal. Classic. The opponent can draw a non-fetch land here and Assassin's Trophy this, otherwise they're dead. Okay. Now you can't Assassin's Trophy? Yeah. I guess this is the pile of stuff that I would consider. I'm still really not confident when it comes to sideboarding. Because, like, such a huge portion of the sideboard is kind of either relevant or not, and that gives you very few cards to actually wiggle and adjust matchups. Like, Chalice is notably worse on the draw. I'm not really sure that Karn Great Creator is all that insane either. In Legacy, I don't super love Chalice versus a lot of decks of the bug decks of the format, just because they can Abrupt Decay or Assassin's Trophy or Oko it, and I lose a lot. I'm kind of leaning towards junking those and just bring in 2 more threats. I don't hate the Bog. I don't hate the God Pharaoh statue either, but maybe that's better when I'm on the play. Let's submit this. This is fine, but if I just get like wastelanded like last time, this hand does nothing really. I'm going to mulligan this and try to find something slightly more degenerate. This will do. I can search this out later if I need to use it to kill True Name Nemesis. This is our test spell, which I assume will get countered. And next turn I can try with something else. Crucible. It will be Crucible. Crucible this turn means I can Golos next turn. Sphere of Resistance this turn means my opponent's deck is awkward. If I Sphere of Resistance and my opponent Wastelands or Strip Mines me again, it's very bad for me, versus if I Crucible. I'm going to do this. And if my opponent Strip Mines me, or Wastelands me, I assume the game will go on long enough that I can draw mana faster than they can. I don't think I'm supposed to Ghost Quarter. I assume my opponent has some basics in there. I don't know for sure. Actually, maybe they don't. Last game I saw 3 underground seas. Yeah, maybe they don't. Let's find out. Oh, good read. Deathright Shaman is pretty awkward for me. Land for Revoker. Justice. Almost. I consider that largely a win, though. Yeah, it's fine. So I'll revoke Deathright. And I think I'd attack green. I don't want something like a Collector Oof to hit play. Am I making a 2/2? Yes, because it blocks Baleful Strikes. Opponent didn't attack into the old Stone Coil. Yeah, that's good. I just play Golos here since Wormcoil's kind of bad against Baleful Strix. Also because, you know, Spirit Resistance is a thing. Tabernacle's cute here. I just pick up Caracas. I already have, like, recurring Ghost Quarter. That's probably unnecessary. Let's just pick up an Academy. That is, that is probably a rough brainstorm. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected there. All right. Good stuff. At the very least, I've already cashed this league. Let's see if I can come out ahead.